talked about it, is not a kick starter. So if Caleb can happen, he needs to do it in his early.
Yes, he definitely wants to bank into this energy these people brought. Let his hands go, but Plant so far doing a good job.
Because he's going to.
There's no question about this crowd being into this fight.
There's that jab, quickness, known for his footwork. Boxers in the past.
Austin Trout had good moments.
Mighty Mayweather, his only loss. 14-0-1 since that defeat.
And Caleb Plant using his jab, trying to make that the
There's that chopping right hand by Canelo.
Yeah, Plant, he tends to leave that left hand down. You see that jab? He's got to jab fast, bring it right back. Canelo, you know, he showed with the right hand.
Body work.
Canelo off to a quick start, much quicker. And for Plant, he needs real estate.
Stop! Let go.
Use that jab.
21 wins, dropped Jose Cartigian, becoming a 100.
Plant has utilized his jab well early, and that's kept him functioning well in this first round, and gets a lot done in.
But Canelo going to the body here and just getting started. 20th championship bout, 17-1-1 with 6 knockouts and widely recognized for Caleb Plant, his 22nd professional
in a round.
Oh, there's a left hook that lands for Canelo. And the uppercuts on the inside. The jab is one of the easiest urgently to take away Plant's jab.
Distance quicker than we thought, but
yes,
he landed the left hook down with the left hook. I'm not with that punch. Canelo's got a great chin, but
there's where Canelo usually, you know, is slow.
Yeah,
collects that data.
And then starts to wear you down, although he's going to the body. And right uppercut by Plant.
Shot the hook to the head.
Oh, there was a left hook upstairs and a left hook. Maybe the action going to pick up earlier than expected.
And you can see already Canelo taking it with him.
Well, I don't know. He had managed to get a few of those jabs in there as Canelo goes downstairs with a right.
Canelo's looking for that left hook to the body and head.
Breathe with that left hand by Plant. Blinding jab by Canelo before going downstairs with
doing that.
And at moments, he catches 2 punches, you know, 3 punching back with his own.
Yeah, he's showing his poise early in this fight.
There's another right hand and a right upper partisan crowd. Hoping it is an extra in heart of Canelo Arquez as Plant begins to establish the jab and get more.
Can do well to attack after that.
Now from the jab, even though most of those punches aren't landing, they're going to Canelo's legs, but he's keeping Canelo.
While Plant said it.
Yes, Canelo, you know, he's a pressure fighter.
High guard and lead left parried by Canelo. The left hook, you got to put those emotions aside. So much at stake in this job.
Most definitely, and Plant mentioned, hey, most of the fighters that Canelo has faced, you know, come already mentally defeated prior to the fight. Not me, and he's a confident man.
Canelo continues to lead. Jab by Plant. Canelo still able to go downstairs.
Yeah, the left hook to the body, as we expected the early rounds to be.
Disputed champion at 168. Plant busy with the jab and going back downstairs.
Caleb Plant of a couple years ago would not set down on these punches like he's doing now at that.
Right hand is low, though, has to be careful.
It's going to be an interesting round because this is the round where Canelo usually a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And you listen to pundits and because Canelo does and then defeats you.
You know, it's interesting. Plant was just only 79 by Canelo. Not shocking again for early in the fight.
And yet Canelo's punches.
And, you know, the little cut under the eye has of wear and tear now.
Oh, rips a left hook again, and after again, it's that low output, high accuracy. Canelo might not throw a lot of punches, but he lands repeatedly.
And he makes them count every single punch that he throws up to the head. You know he's got the 1 KO power. Throw much, but everything accuracy, and it's meant to be harmful.
He in the pocket with him a little longer than I would have thought he might early in this fight.
Plant said he would bring the fight to Canelo. which again, looking at his style and how he's been successful and knowing the credentials of Canelo, but you're right, standing right there in the body shot from the pound-for-pound king before delivering a right hand to the body of his own.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with that.
But the investment being made by Canelo
carries, you know, every punch.
Very focused, sticking to the jab and going down. Good stuff through 4.
Yeah, he's using the shoulder roll very effectively. Some left hooks are getting in great for Canelo, but not everyone.
Final 30 seconds of the 5th. That left hand was blatant.
But he does get him ultimately against the ropes. He's got to make something happen when he gets him there.
Number 6.
And it's under the eye, so we don't expect that to be something right now that would...
Hand speed and combinations from Caleb Plant.
You know, every round, Plant does the same thing. He comes out and right away throws a bunch of combinations trying to establish himself.
Combination. Plant utilizing head movement, trying to take steam off the punches from...
And win rounds.
And great defense.
Yeah, his defensive work in his fights has been pretty good. That was a nice left hook by Canelo. The Canelo jab, he's only thrown 37 in this. I'd like to be throwing a little bit more than that.
Stiff jab splits the guard by Plant, and then there's the...
Throws it, it's effective. Doesn't do it enough.
Lead right by Canelo. Chopping right hand, grazing off. Canelo predicted a knockout before round 8 and just landed that left hook upstairs. Plant comes back with a left hand that
might not be the best at cutting off the ring, but he is the best at putting the pressure. Once he gets in, he makes you pay for it.
Predicted a knockout before round 8, has never scored a KO. The only round he hasn't scored a KO is round 7. Feinting now from Canelo, jab by Plant Pine, trying to keep Canelo at bay, trying to keep the pressure off him. As we go to round 7 here in Sin City. Caleb Plant was visited in his camp by Showtime Super 6 tournament winner Andre Ward, one of the best. So Joe Calzaghe against James Toney. And now here's Plant and Canelo going at it in the first 30 seconds of the 7th.
And I think this weight class what he wants to be. And yes, Andre Ward did visit with Caleb Plant, and the Plant said that, it wasn't like a big training thing, but he just came in to offer his support.
Let's bring in our unofficials.
Oh, pretty close fight, but I think Canelo has some momentum now. It's only been punt to Plant, 1 to Canelo. I have Canelo up 58-56, 4 rounds to 2 at the halfway mark.
As expected, it's now the second half of the fight. Yeah. This is when Canelo really starts to cook.
It's amazing how it starts to show. It's like almost like Canelo.
Counter right hand by Plant. Lead left hook upstairs by Canelo.
How Canelo knows that most of these fighters, he applies the correct pressure, and he knows that by the 7th round, most of his opponents, he's going to have them where he...
And the Caleb Plant check left hook he tries the left hook right there. Early in the fight, we saw it flashing. It hasn't made its way into...
Counters effectively, but here, imploring Plant to bring the fight.
You can tell
he knows Canelo Alvarez. There's a reason. 30 seconds left in the 7th.
Angle to throw that left hook from. The shoulder roll has been kind of effective for Plant, and the left hook hasn't always landed, but he's trying to find the right angle for that.
Neither count.
Plant's corner didn't wear the microphone that we would want him to put on, so we're trying to get the best we can of sound from that.
About the fact that, Plant has the reach, but it's how...
I've certainly seen a change in momentum in this fight. How we don't know, but Alvarez is, The pressure has been better.
A smart man that collects data in the early rounds, and he's showing what he feels like he's got Caleb Plant studied now, walking in a lot easier than the previous rounds.
The heavyweight belt knocking out Sergey Kovalev.
In the Callum Smith fight, he totally dominated. Things have, changed in terms of the momentum of this fight.
But he has proven that he belongs here.
Yes,
a best star in the sport. Consensus pound for pound king Canelo.
Canelo puts
Caleb, let go.
Around at the very least. He is not doing that tonight. He's only landing them at that rate. Then it stopped.
Yeah, he forgot about his jab completely. But again, it's the pressure, the relentless that he makes Plant forget about the jab. But again,
his opponent's reckless.
And the power punches, you can see a decided advantage for Canelo Alvarez, who's landing a little bit less.
The body.
A little bit less.
Did another jab to the body, but then eats a left hook upstairs.
what that does to a fighter, it tenses you up. Sometimes you can't, it boosted you up really bad. You can't even throw your hands.
Nice counter rush in the last 3 or 4 rounds.
Canelo's cutting off that ring and keeping Caleb Plant there in the corner, putting on the pressure. Plant though firing back.
There are a few rounds in which Canelo Alvarez has thrown more punches than Plant.
Yes, Plant not moving is playing.
And there, Caleb Plant with a
Those are some of the nicest combinations he's thrown in the recent
There was a nice body combination by Plant.
Plant. In the recent fights, he's gone 12. He's had better stamina, but
Canelo has corralled Plant in the corner. Plant trying to escape Canelo.
Push Canelo back. Canelo's not the best fighter, moving back on his back foot, but again, it's just so hard to keep Canelo away.
And yet Plant standing his ground.
it's impressive. He commits to the body and stays committed. And he has in this fight.
Mo, I have Canelo winning the last 6 rounds in this fight. I think he's gained control. Plant's left hand does to Canelo.
And the output, the part of the fight.
It's those body shots that Canelo throws.
Yeah, he's so good and committed to that.
Earlier this year, in fact, to the summer, Julio Cesar Chavez in Mexico symbolically passed the torch to Canelo as of course, Canelo could go down not only as the greatest Mexican fighter, but one of the all-time greats in putting on.
So that's important because that activity is different.
Plant in the championship rounds will try to do whatever it takes to try to solve Canelo, if it's possible. Caleb Plant looking to remain unbeaten and become undisputed, but he is going to have to try to get past the pressure and the attack of Canelo.
To do now, to keep Canelo away, but now it's almost impossible. And the plan is not to say, oh, he just got hurt.